Lady Talks. I need to get one thing, be right with you. Let everybody sign in.
Let's get on. Is everybody having a good day? We can't really see your comments.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm gonna get some time, let everybody get on.
We'll check your comments. I guess we need to make sure you comment and share and
Include your friends.
include your friends. And we are ready.
We don't have to drive to.
We're just waiting on people to get on. Bear with us. Send us some comments. Take the time, like Tamika said, to like, comment, and share so we can get talking here. Hey, Miss Rhonda Francis, how are you? Send us some hearts, some love.
Can't have no good real conversation without a little low bubbly, little wine in your system. Can't have no good conversation.
Let's try a little Sunday. Grapes.
This is healthy, friend. I know you're gonna die, but this is healthy. It's great.
It's healthy for your heart.
It's grapes.
It's for my heart. I ain't had wine in 2 weeks, y'all. I hope I don't drink this too fast. Choke. All right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pink Lady Talk. We are so excited for this platform to assist or help answer questions about sisterhood, friendship, day-to-day struggles or storms that's related to friendship, and basically some issues as women what we deal with in friendships. So we are excited that you guys have decided to join us and come on this journey with us. Again, I'm Shelvia.
Tamika.
Thomasina.
And we are the Pink Ladies. We are a small part of the Pink Ladies. As the other Pink Ladies, they do have a life. And they do have things they have to do. So sometimes we'll all be here and sometimes we won't. But you will have the Pink Ladies that answer any questions, comments, or concerns. Now, we're new to this, so sometimes your comments may be answered after the podcast. So, yeah. So, the topic of our discussion today is, I posted a question earlier, is do you know how to be a friend? Do you know what it takes to effectively be a good friend? And my definition, I'm not Webster by no means, but my definition of a friendship is to love a person enough to accept who they are and their flaws, and be okay with them. Be okay with them and their flaws, and love them through it. Because with flaws, there's going to be some situations that you find yourself in because everybody have them. So you're going to have to be able to work through the situations. That's my definition of being a friend. So my question was, do you know how to be a friend? So in the Pink Ladies, we had to learn how to friend each other's personalities and each other's flaws. So, and you have to be willing you have to want to be a friend, because if you are not willing, then the first thing you do at any sign of any issues, you walk away. I don't never forget them or forget her or whatever. I'm out. So Tamika, tell us with the Pink Ladies, what made you want to have a friendship with us, and tell us some things that you felt like you had to learn about yourself to be friends with us.
Well, at the time that I met the Pink Ladies, I was kind of new, because that's why I always say my stuff was new. Because I was at a new job, I had just got married, so a lot of my stuff was new. So I was looking for friends, but not really looking for friends. I think the thing about the Pink Ladies is, what was to me, knowing people, getting to know people, and making yourself friendly. Because that's the first thing you have to do, is make yourself friendly. When people invite you to things, at first you're going to be nervous. You may not want to go. You don't know who's going. That's always our thing. First question every woman asks, who going to be there? But I think when you get over that fear, and then you started to learn, because we actually started our friendship by the place that we worked. We had a lot of work that we did at the end of every month. And so we get together. So somebody was like, well, hey, let's just do something. Go have a drink, and let's just do something when we finish that month in. So we did that. That turned into little parties and get-togethers. And I think the thing was, it was a special group of women. And to hold on to friendship, you have to be honest with yourself about your faults and be open to other people's faults, because everybody is not perfect. So I think one of the biggest things for me was making myself friendly, being honest, and learning that you can trust people. I know everybody got that story about the best friend who hurt them, and that was their sister, they loved them to death. Everybody had that story. I know half of us did, because we've been through that. And so it was hard to learn women, but every woman doesn't sleep with their homegirl husband. Every woman doesn't want their homegirl man. Some people want honest to true friendship. And I think that was the thing for me. Like, I was like, man, I have a good time with these girls. Like, every time we together, we laughing. And the more and more we was together, we laughing, and we actually talking about stuff that you couldn't have seen yourself telling somebody. And you telling it to a group of people, and they like, yeah, girl, me too. So I think for me was it was new, but it was fresh. It was good. And don't get me wrong, it ain't like we don't have arguments, or we don't fuss, or we don't get mad at each other, because that's human nature. But the thing is, if you care about somebody, you care about that relationship, y'all talk that thing out, and y'all work it out. Because everybody gonna mess up. You're not perfect. Everybody gonna mess up. And I think that was the thing about these girls. We could get upset at each other, but after about a day or two, and you ain't heard from nobody, like, it's time for you to say something, So I think the thing for me was, it was fresh, it was genuine, and it was fresh. And that's been almost, how many years ago now? 15, 16? So I think if you make yourself friendly, and you understand that everybody is not perfect, I think you can have a friendship.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty cool. So you want me to go next? Because you're looking at me.
I'm looking at you.
Well, okay, so I really don't, it just happened naturally for me. I'm not one to seek friendship out of people. I don't need a lot of friends. I'm cool with my one little ride or die, and I'm good with that. But it just happened naturally, because honestly, we spent 12 hours for 2 weeks every month together. So we spent more time with each other than we spent with our own families. So it was natural to want to go be with them, to celebrate our great month in, because we knew we was going to be able to go shopping and buy pillows and towels and go to JCPenney's and all kind of stuff, And so it was just a natural thing. It wasn't forced, because I like to have a great time. I like other people that don't want to sit on the wall and watch everybody else live life. And so this group of people, we all wanted to engage. We had the desire to make things fun, and we had the desire for everybody to laugh. And I think that's where it's different. You're not trying to pull somebody along, and somebody's not dead weight. You don't want somebody that's dead weight that you gotta always be coddling and pampering, and we just all gave who we were, and you know, and it started out as quite a bit of us. Quite a bit of us, but as we left that job and everybody did different things, it's just a certain group of us that kind of connected and stayed together. It doesn't mean that the other ladies weren't absolutely great in their own right. It's just that God took them different paths, and our paths led to each other. And that's just what that is. And like Tamika said, it's not, don't think our friendship is perfect. You guys see the perfect stuff. You see, the fun and the balloons and the, oh, they having such a great time, and everybody, I want to be a pink lady. No, you don't. No, you don't. We just don't air our dirty laundry. It's a very close-knit, very tight sisterhood. It really, really is. And we protect each other. We protect our hearts. We protect those not so good things, because it ain't everybody's business. Like, you will never hear that here. We can share with you that we have these trials and tribulations, but you'll never hear it at this forum.
Right.
Period. Because we protect that. Now, we can speak to a lot of things, but to know Thomasina, you'll know TT. You know, you'll know somebody on this camera, but you probably will never know me. I love you guys for joining and watching, and hopefully God uses us in a way that helps you love more, live more, and laugh more. But it's for us to help other people that have come to us over the many years to figure out, what is it that y'all are doing? Well, we're going to be honest. I'm definitely going to be honest with you. I'm not going to tell you it's all balloons and champagne, because it's not. And that's the key, that it's not. And you have to be willing to go through those things in order to get that good stuff. You know, and that's just what it is. I mean, we all don't agree on everything, but we can easily come to agreement. So it's kind of crazy, I know. But we don't agree, but for the sake of my friend, okay, well, we just gonna do it, whatever, you know, we're gonna do it. Whether we agree or not, you know. And the only thing I can say, most importantly, when we did meet, no matter where anybody was in their life, everybody had a connection to our Father in heaven. And I keep saying that. I don't know what you and your friends, what your foundation is, but our foundation is God. Our foundation is God. It will forever be God. No matter what we go through, no matter what kind of playing around we do and foolishness and all kind of playful things, no matter what we do, we all go back to our Father. That's it. So that's what I have to say. I'm going to be honest. I'm on the comments, you guys, so you can send your comments. I'll answer them or, address you being here. Hey, Tommy.
Hey,
how are you? Y'all say hi. I don't know.
Hey,
so if y'all see my head down, I'm looking at the comments. I'm sorry.
So for me, I was one of those ones that was pretty scorned. Didn't really trust people. I don't know. I didn't trust. I met Tamika here, and she seemed like she was pretty cool. Look, I'm checking her out, like she's pretty cool. She check on me every day. She talks to me every day. So I was like, when I got the invitation to go out the first time, I was like, Tamika, you going? Because if Tamika ain't going, I ain't going either. Well, Tamika was going. She went, and so I went, and I really had a good time. I've always, my whole life, felt like I was that puzzle piece that fit but didn't belong. I mean, I can go anywhere and be with anybody. My personality is just that. But I can fit there, but I didn't belong there. So I always had that feeling that I don't belong. So I would go and I would kind of sit back at first. I would sit in the cut and check the people out, And then next thing I know, I was, the fame was going up. And I was like, and then I was a part, to me, of something, right? And then I'm the type of person, anybody who knows me, I take time to know you. I watch you and I learn you, your personality, your favorite color, that's just who I am. I've always been like that. And I've took time to know these ladies. So you can send me a text message and I can tell something's wrong about the way you sent the text. Or you can send me an email. That's just my personality. So with me learning these people, I learned that they were genuine. And then even the ones that didn't stay with us, I still love them to this day. I miss them. You know, I'm glad I'm connected on Facebook so I can see them, the kids, the growth, you know. I be happy, I be celebrating when they get their new cars and their new houses, but it's just, we don't, you know, for whatever reason, God separated them from us. With this sisterhood that I have, when people tell me, Shelby, I want to be your friend, we're going to be friends, I'll be the first one to tell them, girl, it's a whole lot of work to be my friend, because we be in a real life relationship, because I have expectations. I need to talk to you, I need to see you, I need to do, you know, we be in a real, you don't want to be my friend, because I have expectations of you, we in a relationship, you know, and so these ladies have taken the time to learn my awkwardness. I'm very awkward. Just my randomness, because I randomly say stuff. And to me, that's special. And to me, the fact that you took time to learn me and then to love me, I did the same for you. So when I say that I'm connected, like when your husband's sick, nigga, do you need some soup? Or do you need me to do whatever you need me to do? I'm there for your husband. If your kid is sick, what you need me to do? If mama's sick, it's like my family's sick too, you know, or whatever you go through, I'm going through with you, because that's how connected I am with you. That's how much I've given you my heart. And I just think that in true friendship, when you have a real friendship, that when you feel like you can connect your heart to that person, then you really need to do what you have to do to keep it. Do me and Tamika bump heads? Not very often, but have them? Yes. But do I love Tamika enough to say, now listen, when I said X, Y, and Z, this is what I meant. And she'll go back and say whatever her thing is, and we talk that thing out because we love each other enough to be friends. That is what friendship is. You have to want, first, I say foremost, you have to want to be friends in order to keep a friendship. I've been in friendships where I've been betrayed badly. My friend who slept with my boo, the guy I love more than anything, she done slept with him. Some things are unforgivable. I can't be your friend because friends wouldn't do that to each other. But somebody that would willingly hurt me is one thing, but somebody who would hurt me, not willingly, but willing to fix it, is priceless to me. So this platform basically is, I don't know if y'all read the comments on the question I posted about this topic, but a young lady reached out to us and she was asking us questions about two of her mutual friends. She asked if two of my mutual friends are mad at each other or they're disagreeing. Am I supposed to cut one of them off? You know, because one of them want me to cut the other one off. And we had the discussion. Tamika, what was your views on that comment? So I thought you should comment on that.
Well, we had the discussion, and to me, she gave us some examples, and there was good examples after we talked about it. And I think one of the first things is, how does that person hurt you? Because I can be the person to tell you, I've been in the middle. Because it seems like I'm always the person in the middle. Because I'm always the friend of everybody. So it does hurt the middleman, because it hurts me to have to hear, if this is Thomasina and Shelby, they both my friends. One friend is talking about the other friend. I get with that friend. She talking about that friend. But my thing is with friendships, when you get to a point in friendship when there's a jealousy factor, when you get into the point of friendship where there's some kind of competitiveness, that's not friendship to me. Because the ladies that I hang with, whether it's the pink ladies or whether it's a couple of the other ladies that I associate with, there is no, we don't do the jealousy, the competitive, because I think it's when your backgrounds connect too. Because see, like Thomasina already said, that we start off with God. So that's the head of us. God ain't the author of confusion, jealousy, competition, none of that. So that's the thing to me is I dislike that. And I told her, if it's messing with your peace, because like if that hasn't messed with your peace, then really, to be honest with you, I don't want to be friends no more with neither one of them. And that would be me, because I can't see my circle not winning and being congratulatory to us all.
Right.
Like, because to me, then that means if it's me. So what if that would have been me? What if the shoe was on the other foot?
Right.
And I'm the person that's doing good right now in life, and it just look like every time you turn around, God blessing me here, and there. But I can't wait, I got to be boastful. I can't wait for my friend to start getting her blessings, and then we get together and we celebrate, and I can't do that. So I think her thing was she just don't want to be in the middle. And I felt like that. And like I told her, if your peace is being affected, you may not need to be with none of them. That could be your sign right there telling you it may be time for our disconnection. Because our friendship shouldn't be like that. Friendship is a relationship, it's a commitment, but it shouldn't be where it is hurting everybody. Your friendship shouldn't hurt you. Like that should be a growthful relationship, and it shouldn't hurt you. So I disagree, and I guess, I don't know, it's my new kick for 2020, but if it's affecting my peace, it's gotta go. Because I finally have realized what peace is, and peace don't have confusion in it. So I can't see my friends, us being together, and we have that type of confusion with each other. Like that's hard. Like, I want to see my friend here do good. I want to see my friend over here do good. Then whenever it's my turn, I want them to be like, hey friend, clap for me too. We all celebrate together. So I can't, if it's messing with your peace,
Yeah.
peace out.
Because
You gotta get out of that thing.
any of my girls win, I feel like I won too.
Yeah.
I'm celebrating as if it was personally, because I feel like we're that connected. It is personal for me.
Right.
It was a personal win for me. When you won, I won.
Right.
Just like when you hurt, I hurt. But people, what I realize, people just want to get and take from people.
Right.
They want to take all your time, they want to take all your love, and they want to take everything from you, and then they don't have anything to ever pour back into you.
Right.
You have to identify those people real quickly and get them out of your life. You can tell who they are. You can't be that desperate to have somebody around where you always want to be that you just want to keep pouring for them, and they don't ever pour anything back, even if it's not finances or things. They're supposed to do something for your heart. They're supposed to do something for your spirit.
Right.
When they hug you, they're supposed to do something for you.
Right.
So they got to connect with you and pour something into you. It shouldn't always, like what her conversation was, it was just the one friend.
Right.
It was only the one friend that had a problem with someone that already had something that she was working towards. So it was just the one with the issue with somebody that already attained what she was trying to work for. Now, what you have to do, to me, you have to stop her from talking to you
Right.
about your other friends.
Then nip that in the bud.
Say, listen,
That's it.
you can't call me with this. I love you, but you cannot do that anymore. But as long as you keep being that open ear for that foolishness, you're going to always feel like you're in the middle.
Right.
But you have to stop that. If your problem is with her, pick up the phone and call her.
Yep.
Right.
Because I can't tell you nothing about her that she can't tell you about herself.
Okay.
The only person that can remedy whatever issue you have with her is you and her, not me.
Right.
Because I don't know everything that's in her heart or in her head. No matter what. I don't care how much you talk to somebody. I don't know everything that's in your heart or in your head.
You know?
So if you have a problem with Tamika, I'm going to say, you know what, you might want to pick up the phone and call her.
Right.
Because I can't tell you what she meant or how she meant it.
Right.
I can't, because it's almost like you speaking from somebody else's place and you don't really know what place they were in. Because they may have been being ugly.
Right.
And you making it nice, and it wasn't.
Right.
You making it nice for them. But no, it didn't feel nice. Now you're in the middle trying to tell me that what they were saying was nice when it didn't feel nice to you. That's not even a place you should be in. Call her, let her explain herself, because I can't explain her.
Right.
Right? Like with anything.
And let them explain it. Because then
Yeah.
the next thing you know, it's after everything is all good, then it's you say it.
Right.
Tamika said it. you
Right,
know,
I
so
know.
yeah. I learned a good lesson with that too. Stop being that ear.
Yeah.
You always have to be the ear for any venting or foolishness. You can stop it. You can listen, and then you can be like, well, hey, I understand your part of the story, but listen, You may want to talk to her because that may not have been the way she meant it.
Right.
Like, stop being that listening ear.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, because maybe they did mean it that way, and they need to tell you that, right? Like they may have meant it just like that. And that's the only way that you can
They said what they said.
come to closure. But you know, I just think with anything, if you're honest with people, like a lot of times people find that hurtful from me. I don't know why that I'm honest. I wouldn't want somebody that's not honest with me. I don't need you sugarcoating around me. Because I can't trust you when I can't get a true answer from somebody that say they love me. I don't need you pussyfooting around with me. Because I'm not going to pussyfoot around with you. If I don't like what you said, you will know it. And that's just, I think people respect that. So people tend to call me when they want to know the truth.
Well, people say they respect it. People say they respect it.
They say they want it, but they can't handle it.
Sometimes you can't handle the truth.
I love when people are real people. Well, yeah, be real with me.
No,
Tell me the truth. And as soon as you tell them the truth,
Maybe
they're
like
gonna
this.
shut you down. They don't want to be your friend no more. And I be like, and I tell people when they ask me questions,
Do
I be
you
like,
want to know the
do
truth?
you want to know the truth? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you ask me, is your sweater cute? And I don't personally think it's a cute sweater. Now listen, let me just say this. I try to find the beauty in everything, right? So if the sweater got a cute button, a pretty button, I'm gonna say, oh, the button on the sweater's cute. You know what I'm saying? But if the sweater don't have no cuteness to it and you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, well, I don't think it's that cute. But I might give you an option, you know, or maybe if you do such and such to it. Or
See,
maybe
that's
if
what
you-
me and her different. Because if I don't like it, I don't like it.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to give you options. I try not to be certain.
Because you asked me, do you like this sweater? No, I don't. Why I gotta say all the rest of that stuff? That's just fluff.
It's a bit of fluff, but you don't want to just
I don't
you don't want to just
maliciously
come
tell
bam at people
anybody.
like this either.
Why not? You asked.
You ask, but do I have to knock you in the face with
Well,
it?
I
But
tell
then
you
to
what.
me, if you don't want the answer, don't
Don't
ask. Now you
ask.
can't. Now listen, that's real life.
You
right
can't
there.
make me answer the way you want me to
real
answer.
answer. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Cause you can't tell how my answer finna come to you. I may or may not like it. But I mean, ain't no need you get mad at me because my answer ain't what you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, like, because I didn't add all the sugars and roses around it.
That button cute. Girl, that's what it's ugly.
What I would say
That's
is,
what it is, girl.
I don't like it.
I don't like it for me.
I don't like it for me.
I do say that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like it for
But then I guess I am a fluffer because I'll say, you know, I don't like that sweater for me, but you know, I dress differently from other people. So I'll say stuff like that because I purposely don't want to be the person to hurt anybody's feelings. But I be telling you the truth.
Like, she can tell me she don't like something, and I be like, okay, but I like it. You know what I mean? See, that's when you got to stand on your own 2 feet. I don't ask the question to get your validation. That's
Right,
me.
right.
So I'm just asking because I want your opinion. I'm not asking because I want the validation.
Yeah.
That's what people get wrong. And that's when you start going out down these different paths of trying to meet up to other people's expectations of you.
Right.
And that's where
That's
people go wrong. Just take their opinion. That doesn't validate whether it's right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
So that's what then you get all confused and people got you doing all
Right.
crazy stuff because you listening to everybody's that ain't right because she said she didn't like it and it's and that goes back to having your own relationship with God because you know what path God is taking you. Now you have to stand firm on that no matter what your friends are saying you should do or what people's direction of you is, you still have to stand firm on your relationship with God. I'm gonna always bring it back to that because that's what it is.
Right.
We can all push each other forward on all kind of stuff. I am gonna say, well, wait, let me check what are my marching orders? Which direction is God ordering my steps? Because you can push me all kind of directions. It ain't direction for me.
Yeah.
You know, because God uses each one of us differently in every single way. I promise you that. We all bring something different. And you just have to be firm in your own self. You have to stand in your own truth. You really, really do. But at the same time, you have to be strong enough to take, I don't want to say chastisement, correction. I'm going to use that because I need to use that specifically. You have to be able to take correction. There's no way you can get along in any life, any work life, any home life, if nobody can ever correct you about anything. Because the girls, not just these girls, but the other girls, we all correct each other. If you can't take correction, I don't think you love me if I can't say, you know what, you didn't say that right to her.
Yeah.
And you could have handled that better.
Right.
You shouldn't be pissed off at me so bad when you gotta disrespect me and go that far if you love me. Because you know what I'm saying is not from a malicious or a hurtful place. But you can tell the people that don't have that connection with you because they always take it malicious. And they always take it negative. That's because you're not connected to them.
Right.
And I know those people as well. And you have to identify those things. Now, God changes those things maybe over time through, experiences and stuff like that. But everybody, just because you're friends, everybody's not in the same place with you.
Yeah,
And,
I think it takes, just like Thomasine said though, I think it do take time for you to grow and learn and experience certain things because, I know of people who will say, well, I've been friends with her since 7th grade, but, and it doesn't really matter if y'all don't have a connection.
Right.
That means you've been knowing her since the 7th grade or the 8th grade or 10th grade. But here's the thing, too, about friendships. If, like she said, if you can't take constructive criticism, you may not need to be anybody's friend. Because no relationship is going to be perfect. So I'm a witness. I've had a friend who had to sit me down and be like, now listen, when this goes on with you, this, and that, I text you, I call you, I send you something. She said, and then I had this, and this go on with me, and I got a text from you maybe one time, and I didn't hear nothing else from you. And at first, and to be honest, and I'm going to be honest, I did get mad. Because I was like, man, what the... But then I thought about it, and I say, okay, now did you reach out? Did you do as much as that friend did for you? Did you call that friend? Did you check on that friend? Or you just said, oh yeah, I sent a text message, I'm good. Or did you really do the same things that friend did for you? Because you have to check yourself sometimes in a friendship, which is a relationship. Because you don't always want to be that person on the end where everybody checking on you, but then when somebody else go through something, you never checking on them too.
Right.
'Cause, who are you that you can't be that same type of friend? So I think too, though, it takes circumstances and situations for you to see that everybody who is not happy for you, when you say, oh, I'm getting married, girl, and your friends, I don't know about him. Well, there may not be the same type of friends that you may need to have going forward. Because I just firmly believe, and I think God really did put our friendship together because I can't name a time that we haven't been there for each other. I'm going to just give one example. When Thomasina's mama passed, I was at church when Shelvia called. And it scared me because I've always been a scary person when it comes to death. Because I don't know how to really show my feelings because I'm so nervous and I'm so scared and I don't know how to comfort somebody. But it was almost like get your stuff and go. Like, that's your friend. Like, you ain't got no time for this. You don't know what to say. If you can't say nothing at all, pack your stuff up and go to that person and be with them. And that's all I knew was let me just be there for her. Let me just get in the atmosphere. Let me just be there. But it was a thing too, though. I had to learn that if anything happened to me, she'd be the first person knocking down the door trying to get to me. So I think friendship is a relationship. It's growth. So you're going to go through some stuff so you can see who those people are supposed to be by your side. You can see who those people are supposed to be that stand with you. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like just because y'all grow apart and you separate, that don't mean like y'all can't ever say, hey girl, if I see you on the street. I know a lot of girls that I partied with and hung out with and had events with, and they don't call me, and I stopped checking on them too, but that don't mean if something happened, I wouldn't be right there. But sometimes you do grow and you grow apart.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that's our 30 minutes of conversation and discussion. If you guys have any friend questions, if you have any questions that you want us to answer, maybe about your friendship, maybe about our friendship, just drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this page. We appreciate you guys tuning in to Pink Lady Talks. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and we love you.